All right, that looks good. Lighting looks good. Have to have the coffee somewhere accessible. Who's good potatoes? Time for a movie review. This time around, Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Psycho, yeah, Psycho. Now, let me be frank, starting this off. The shower scene is iconic, but they went way overboard with how happy they were with it. The majority of the special features were the shower scene, with and without music, and the storyboards. I mean, come on. How many times are you gonna toot your own horn there? That's kind of the big issue with it. Aside from that, cinematography was amazing. It all added to hiding the twist at the end. The story was pretty innovative for the time, and I'm a fan of black and white movies, of course. So I do enjoy this film. I was very interested in it. There's just the people that were trying to investigate Norman. They were way off with their assumptions of him. Like I said, the shower scene was way too focused on. There were plenty of other interesting points in the movie, which would be the the discovering of Mrs. Bates' corpse, also the murder of the private eye, and I mean, the whole thing with the 40,000, like, that was, a lot of people probably don't even realize that was part of the movie, or like part of the main plot, why people started investigating Norman. Why are you clawing at my back? You trying to climb up? This fucking cat, dude. But yeah, no. Pretty much everything Mr. Hitchcock presented in the movie helped hide the plot twist at the end. And honestly did it in a very creative way, something that you don't see in many films. So overall, I'm going to go ahead and give this 3 potatoes. Like I said, it's a good movie. It's a classic. It was a very innovative film at the time. They did a lot of creative things with actual camera angles and how they portrayed a lot of the film. But at the same time, this film doesn't hold up. Many modern viewers wouldn't be too captivated by it. People tend to focus on 1 or 2 things out of the movie overall. So, if you walk away from a movie with the thought of a specific scene, and only that scene, and the movie then continues with a release of a later, like this movie's old. This specific edition of it was released in 2016, just kind of a remastery, and many of the special features focused on 1 scene. If people walk away with a memory of 1 scene, that's going to be referenced, and that's going to be a central point, and later on you come up with a release that focuses most of the funding for the production of this on that scene, and viewing it in multiple ways. You made a good scene, not a good movie. I said 3 potatoes, didn't I? I was going to get 3 potatoes. Pains me to say that. Like, I hate giving classics low ratings. But you have to take into account what you actually walk away with. What went into the movie. The actual presentation of your idea. And that's what a movie is. It's a presentation of a script. Acted out by very well-paid individuals, very talented individuals. The choices you make on who plays who, how to show specific points in a movie, that will determine whether it is a hit or a miss. Even in the previews, every single preview was that scream from the shower scene. The only good actual preview was the original but they still ended with that scream from the shower scene. I love that Hitchcock walked you through a bunch of stuff, gave you a lot of detail about stuff that you want to focus on in the movie, and the fact that no one could be admitted after the movie had started. I loved that you had to enjoy it in one sitting and you had to be there from start to finish. But, like I said, in production, advertisement, and years later, the one thing that the movie is remembered for is one fucking scene. He made a good scene, not an amazing film. But yeah, no. Have you seen this movie? Are you gonna watch it? What are your views on this? Post all that in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep on keeping on. See what I mean?